I think this needs to be higher. I'm really hungry. Oh. Okay.
Hello, 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 everyone. How are you? Welcome to Sister to Sister Podcast with JT and Sunny, of course. That's me, and that's JT over there. How you doing, JT?
As soon as we started, I had to yawn.
Oh, that's nice.
I was like, hopefully I disguised it well. I don't think I did.
I have no idea, honestly. I was not looking. If you see me looking up, it's because I added a third monitor, if you will. It's a television. So yeah. So welcome back. We have been on hiatus for the holidays, and literally it was a very, very slow news week. Nothing was really going on that tickled our fancy at all, and it's nice to have off for the holidays. So I hope you guys had a great Christmas. JT, what did you get for Christmas that was your favorite?
A weighted blanket.
You got a weighted blanket? Hey, Kimmis, what's up?
It's wonderful. I love it so much.
Yeah, I bet.
I already go to sleep pretty fast, but I go to sleep even faster. Oh,
I'm so jealous.
So
I'm so jealous of your weighted blanket.
So wonderful.
I got a very wonderful gift, and it wasn't from family. It wasn't from really any close friends, but I consider him a close friend now. Mr. Ouija, or whatever how you say his name, STI, gifted me his Xbox One for free, just out of the kindness of his heart, because he doesn't use it anymore, basically. And now I have an Xbox One, and I really want to buy Red Dead Redemption 2 so I can play that, but your girl is broke. So, speaking of that, please support the channel. You don't have to give monetarily. Start by subscribing to my YouTube channel. See, I'm on my page right here. Just hit that little subscribe button right here, and you are gonna be part of the Sisterhood Army. So I don't know. They always give their subscribers names. I don't know what to call my subscribers. I don't want to call it an army. I guess I call it the Sisterhood, but like.
I think Sisterhood is good.
Okay, Sisterhood. Okay, I'll keep it at Sisterhood.
Is someone else using Sisterhood?
I don't know. I don't think so.
And I don't care. So there you go.
Chemist says I got extra Joy-Cons and a second-hand 2DS to replace my one that broke a couple of months ago. I unfortunately have college to save for, but I wish I could help. No, you don't have to give voluntarily. If you're subscribed, that's good enough for me, and following me on social media is also a plus. So, but thank you anyway. You do not have to give monetarily. I started my new job today, since my old job playing games, lots of games. So I started at my new old job today, so that's nice. I do have a job now, so that's good. I'm very thankful that they would hire me back, and yeah, so that was the holidays. I didn't do anything for New Year's. Did you do anything for New Year's? I know you didn't, but I didn't do anything. Like, I brought in the new year, literally, I was shampooing my carpet, and I started freaking out because of fireworks. I'm like, oh, it must be midnight.
My dog puked in her kennel, thankfully, and at midnight I had like the kennel, like in like the little bitty trash can, this big kennel. The corner of it was in the trash can, and I was pouring hot bleach water in the kennel, so all the throw up would find its way into the trash can because I wasn't gonna touch it. And then all of a sudden I heard fireworks, so I was cleaning up dog puke.
We were both cleaning up at midnight. That's awesome. Happy 2019, everyone. Happy 2019. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna start it off right by talking about. We're gonna start off with something not so serious. We're gonna talk about Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. Everybody knows.
I'm sorry.
What?
We're gonna start off something, but not serious. It don't matter. This chick named Ocasio-Cortez.
Because, okay, yeah, she's newly elected in Congress, yeah, but she's a dum-dum, okay? And you know what? We can criticize Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or AOC. She got a new @ on Twitter, which is literally worth 6 figures, and Twitter just gave it to her because she's popular, okay? Like, anyone with 3-letter @ or 1-letter @ or even, like, the news station, news organization AP, at the AP, they have @AP. If someone wanted AP and they're not gonna sell it, but let's just say that AP comes on hard times, they could literally sell AP for millions of dollars.
I don't get it. Why is 2- and 3-letter @ sign thingies worth so much money? Why?
I have no idea. Because Twitter is a popular platform, I guess, and
you're telling me nobody had AOC before?
I'm pretty sure they did. Maybe it was inactive and they just took it from them. I'm not too sure. I don't know. But AOC is now Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. But needless to say, I really don't care. I just wanted to throw that out there. However, everyone is talking about this video where Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, either in college or in high school, whatever, she's dancing. And the conservatives are like, bothered by this. I don't know why. Like, if she
by dancing,
yeah, all she's doing is like doing a white girl dance, and like she's just spinning and using your hair, okay, unless it's very coordinated, is not dancing, and that's what she does. Yeah, 6-letter domains tend to be the most popular. You are right, but those short ones, I don't know why, they're the most expensive. Like @A
so
or
she
@B or whatever or something.
So she paid for it, or did
No,
they just give it to her?
Girl, you know she didn't pay. She a socialist. She don't pay for nothing.
I would say if she did pay for that, she's a big fat hypocrite.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if she did pay for it, but I really doubt if she did. But let's just look at the video. I hope everyone can see this. JT, you looking?
Of her dancing?
Yeah. This is what they're criticizing.
She's in high school?
No, she's in college, I think. That's it. That is it. Conservatives are all in a tizzy because she started it. Look, this is the tweet it came from. Here is America's famous commie, know-it-all, acting like a clueless nitwit she is. High school, oh, it's high school. High school video of Sandy Ocasio-Cortez. Like, what? Of all the things you can criticize, you have so much.
I'm sorry.
To criticize this woman for.
Please, people, conservatives, Republicans, please don't act like them. That's what they do.
Exactly,
I was like, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with this video. She was in high school.
Yeah.
Even if she was in college, even if it was yesterday, and she was excited about being sworn in as a member of Congress. What's wrong with it? I don't. There's nothing wrong with that.
I honestly don't see a issue with this video at all. Kimmy says, "Hey, cut her some slack. She grew up in the Bronx ghetto, right?" I love that, Kimmy. Thank you. But honestly, like, this is just such a light-hearted thing. Like, when I saw it, I'm like, "Oh, she's so cute. She's got a nice figure." And I bet you that's probably why she got into Congress, because she's somewhat attractive. I mean, I say somewhat attractive because, like, I don't think she all of that. She just got a nice body. But
well, see, now that she's in Congress, she's about to make at least 6 figures?
Yeah.
5 figures? Whatever. That little, you know my pet peeve, and I know it may be shallow, but I don't care. Rich people with bad teeth really bothers me.
She doesn't have bad teeth.
She has like this one snaggle tooth.
I don't think
I can't help it. I can't help it. Or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
You just saw what she looked like.
But she wasn't smiling, so I don't know. I forget.
I mean, it's a grainy video anyway, so But, like, honestly, come on, people. Stop.
Find something better to do and stop acting like the lefties.
Yeah, I mean, if you
don't
have
do that.
a problem with her dancing carefree, like a teenager that she is in this video, then
and please, let's not go back to like the 80s and 90s where all these evangelical, like right-wing people were like, no dancing, it's of the devil.
Yeah. I mean,
but let's not go back to that, please.
Me and JT, we are Christians, okay? But we recognize whenever it's gone too far, the culture has changed. No longer is makeup, a sign of Jezebelness or prostitution. I mean, it's an everyday thing. The culture has changed. Yeah, it could have started off with evil intentions, or maybe, I don't know if that's true or not, but maybe it could have, but everything has changed. So wearing makeup and jewelry and things like that doesn't necessarily mean that,
flowers in your hair.
Of the night, but
yeah.
Kimber says she's passable from the neck down, but that face, no one would have hit that with anything but a semi, and trust me, it doesn't get better with what's in the head. Wow. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Tell me what you really think. Let it all out.
This reminds me of JT because you be doing that. You be telling it like it is all
I
the
know.
time.
Kimmis is like my I don't know if you're male or female, but you my soul sibling.
My lights come on automatically. So yeah, can you do a look brighter?
Yes.
Yeah, that's because my lights.
Much.
Yeah, but yeah.
So, why do your lights automatically come on this late?
Because I was not at home, and I wanted to make people like I was at home. I just haven't turned it off yet. Because when I worked overnight at a certain hospital. So, anyways, yeah. So that is Alexandra Cortez dancing, and conservatives are freaking out about it. So yay! And let's talk about let's go ahead and move on because that's all I wanted to talk about that about.
That was really stupid. Okay.
Ariana Grande.
She bothers me so much.
She does, and I think I see this on every single podcast. I do not like Ariana Grande, because she to me looks like a child, and she dresses provocatively. And I don't like that. I feel very uncomfortable looking at Ariana Grande. When she's dressed, covered up, then I don't have a problem. But the way she is, I just can't deal.
When you look like you're 13 and you're in like a bodysuit, bending over, performing, I got a problem. I understand that she's blessed with, a youthful look.
And a great
but
voice.
There are ways to look more mature. Like, wear your hair down. Yeah. Why are you always wearing this ponytail like you're 13?
The ponytail is
just the question.
The most. But people are accusing her of acting black or using a black scent, using the slang and the way that black people usually mispronunciate words and things like that. I'm just like, what? Excuse me? What? So I guess they're accusing her of cultural appropriation, and this is the video in question that people say this is proof that she is using this black scent. So let's listen.
Hi, I'm Ariana Grande, and you're watching Billboard. Okay, so first up is this photo of me. This is a very young, flamboyant grande child. I seem to be enjoying a tiny guitar and doing what looks like the bend and snap, I guess. I haven't grown much since then. And there's also a really dope, like, Picasso pillow in the background. Where's that? Mom, can I have that? Okay, next one. Okay, so this is me and Frankie. Very cute as young children. I still look like that without makeup and hair and extensions and stuff. Frankie doesn't look like that at all. I don't know. I actually don't even think that's Frankie. I don't know who that is. Actually, maybe I have another brother. But that's me for sure. I look exactly, for real, when I get out of the shower, it's exactly what I look like. I swear to God. I swear. Good times, man. Thank you. Okay, next one. Me and Mommy. This is me and Mommy. Again, that's exactly what I look like without hair and makeup. That's me and my mom. looking very similar, and I look very contemplative. My mom must have been teaching me how to run a business already at 3. She's like, honey, so here's how you answer the phones. This is me and my grandpa. Cute. I was his favorite. I know you're not supposed to have like a favorite grandchild, but I was for sure his favorite. I was like 2 minutes old here, so it's so cute. I like my headpiece. Oh, this one's really fun. Okay, so this was not Halloween. This was like a random Thursday in July. And my dad was like working late, so my family and I did this together. That's insane. We need severe help. Still. All of us. This also is still what I look like without makeup on. Oh, this is a really, really great baby picture. This is a really special one, because it's pretty much, I don't think there's any shadier looking person on the planet. That's the shadiest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Also, Nona had red hair. When was that? I'm like, bitch, that's my cookie. That's my juice, okay? Carry on. Thank you, next. That's what this baby picture says. That's crazy. If my kid ever looks at me like that, I'm gonna be like, oh shit. Last one. Oh, this. Pretty accurate.
Oh.
Nothing has changed. I have a little more hair now. Actually, a little. Just kidding. I have less. Advice I would give to my younger self would probably be the same advice I think I'm giving to myself today, which is just to be kinder to myself. I've always been way better at giving lots of love and chances and, you know, acceptance and forgiveness to other people, but none to myself. So I think I would try to instill that, or realize that at least a little earlier. Because I'm, you know, just starting to enter that chapter now and figure that out. Yeah.
And where in the world do you hear Black Scent?
Hi, I'm Ariana Grande, and you're watching Billboard.
Play again, please. Thank you. So where? She sounds
maybe
like
when she was looking at that one picture and she was like, "This is my jukebox. This is my cookie." Maybe that a little bit, but still.
I didn't hear if I close my eyes, I'm like, this is a white girl.
Yeah, she sounds just like the Kardashians with that.
That vocal fry. That's what it is, vocal fry.
Yeah, she has way too much vocal fry, and she sounds like a California chick to me.
Kimmy says, I missed your thoughts on her, so don't crucify me, but she sounds like such an obnoxious bimbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
And then I love the way she was proving my point. She was like, I look exactly like this without makeup on. It's like, exactly. You need to look like an adult.
Yeah, basically.
Instead being half naked, looking like a child.
So another person, Messy Cardi, Ariana Grande, and this Black Scent. So this is her when she was younger. And I guess they're comparing to what it
Jovi
is now.
or Celine Dion. The most surprising song on my iPod would probably be Pon de Replay a cappella, and it's really funny. If I was stranded on a desert island, I would probably take my rosebud salad. Like, bitch, that's my cookie, that's my juice, okay? Carry on. Thank you, next.
That's what this baby picture says.
I don't see how that correlates. Because she said, that's my cookie, that's my juice. She's just being sassy. And if you associate sassiness with being black, then you're feeding the stereotype of sassy black women. And therefore, you are racist. No, you're not racist.
So all these black people that are saying that she's using a black scent, which all these new words that they're making up just really kills me. It kills me. It's like a slow, painful death. Please stop making up words, Lord Jesus. But yeah, she was playing a part. She was being sassy. If that sounds black to you, then you have a problem, not Ariana Grande.
Kim is be clowning. Well, the proof is in my presence for sassy black women. I know I'm sassy. Like, there is no doubt about it. I am the sassiest person I know.
No.
Okay. I take that
No.
back. JT is the sass. Wait. Naisa is the sassiest person.
Like, I was waiting for you to catch you, so it's not me.
It's Naisa. And if you want to take it even a step further, it's Mama. It's Mama.
Yeah, it's Mama, then Naisa, then me, and then you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
You, the least sassiest of the women.
But I'm still sassy. Okay.
You still got sass. Trust me, she still got some sass.
I'm sassy.
It just goes from oldest to youngest,
but
unfortunately.
I don't see how black women don't see this as a compliment. Back in the day of Jim Crow and segregation and all that, white women didn't want nothing to do with us. And now look what's happened. They're getting butt injections, they're getting lip injections, they're getting tan, and they're talking like us. So they literally want to be us. They're even wearing extensions. White people are wearing hair extensions.
Now I understand that we started that trend.
Mm-hmm.
And I still, like, there are like photos on like Pinterest and Instagram and YouTube of all these black women, and they're like their real hair.
Yeah.
And they're like, they get their hair done and then they take pictures, and it bothers me when they go like this. And I'm sorry, this is a white chick thing. They go like this, but they're still like this right here.
Mm-hmm.
That drives me crazy. You are black. Your hair doesn't do that, okay?
I know.
Stop doing that. It's like, it kills me. It's like, you are complaining all the time about white people and dreads and white people with their black scent, but you go like this.
Yeah. And then not only
like,
that,
I got Indian in me. It was like, stop.
Not only that, black women all the time wear weave, blonde.
Blonde, long hair down their back. They know good and well there's like 1%, 2% of black women got hair, like actual hair down their back. Yeah. Shaka Khan, all that is hers.
Yeah.
She's a part of the 2%, okay?
It's true. And
like there's not a lot of black people that can make a ponytail, okay?
I know.
You just got bad dry hair. And it kills me. They in here getting all these long weave extensions, layers, blonde hair with green eye contacts, and then they talking about cultural appropriation.
The contacts really get
Please get out of my face.
Get out of my face. The only color a black person's eyes can be, they'll always say, black people were the original blonde people. We were black people didn't create and beat everything first, okay? It's okay if we didn't invent this and that and all of this, and we weren't the first to do this. Like these black supremacists, and you'll know when you see one, you'll see one, Uhuru, my black queen, power to the people, those type of people. They never call themselves out. They never call themselves out. If you want to talk about cultural appropriation, you got to talk about it on all sides.
Time out.
What?
Time out. What idiot said that we were the first blonde people?
A bunch of people did. A bunch of people.
Since I've never seen a black blonde.
They'll always cut to like I don't know, not cut, but they'll like give examples. They'll show like a picture of, some black person with like blonde hair from being out in the sun or something like that, and they'll credit that from being like, we were the first black blonde people, and they're not even from Africa. They're like from Australia or something. They're like what are they called? And
you probably know what that is. Like, I made a joke when I used to work in the ER, because the top of my hair is not curly, it's wavy. It drives me crazy. And I said one of those slave masters got with my great grandmama, and that's coming out on the top of my head. The white in me is coming out, and my hair is just wavy at the top. So that's all that is. The white people gene from way back then is resurfacing, and maybe some black people got some green eyes, or maybe some black people got some gray eyes, or maybe they actually got red hair, maybe they got freckles. That's their ancestor coming back out. If you got, like, remember when DNA testing like first came out, and they had this show and Emmett Smith was on.
Yeah, I remember that.
Emmett Smith was the blackest person they have ever seen. He was like 99% black.
Yeah.
Everybody else was maybe like 50%, 75%, because they had grandfathers or mothers who were Asian or Native American or Hispanic or whatever.
Yeah.
But Emmitt Smith is 99% black.
Yeah, if you want to talk about
he don't have green eyes or blonde hair, okay? If you are black, you don't have all that stuff. I'm just saying, that's not a part of our DNA.
If you want to talk about anomalies when it comes to how many races you have in you, Brian, aka the Butterberry, aka Big Fat Brian, the one that wanted to have your babies, basically. Remember him in Discord that long time ago?
How could I forget?
He is, I don't remember. If you can put in chat, I know you have black and Jewish in you, and you have red hair and freckles. So, what else do you have in you, Brian? And then also Kimmy says he hates his curly hair. White guy curly hair is so bad. I disagree. Nick Jonas has...
I love curly hair. I love all forms of curly hair. And I told Sandra a few weeks ago that I had a dream that my soon-to-be child was going to have freckles. I'm like, I guess I'm going to have to marry a white guy. Black people don't get freckles.
See, okay, so like all my life, I remember talking to GT about this. So I've loved black men. I want to marry a black man. I am very attracted to black men. I want a nice Christian Republican black man, but they do not exist in this day and age. So I am coming to the realization that I am probably going to marry a white man. And it's just so because like I always seen myself with the black guy. Like when I think about like my crush or something, like,
Idris Elba, I'm waiting still.
No, I'm not waiting no more. He's dumb, okay? Like he really is dumb. Like he is attractive and very hot, but he's really dumb. But
okay,
yeah, every time I would like picture myself getting married, like having a dream or something like that, it would always be this nice, tall black man. And then my first day of work, right? I go in, I'm like, and I see this tall black man. I'm like, ooh. And I talk to my coworker. I'm like, who is he? He is fine. And she goes, he's gay. So, yeah. Sunny,
if you see a well-dressed black man, the first thing you don't see is his underwear and his behind hanging out of his pants. He actually looks like he got stuff together. He's got a career. He knows how to dress. If you needed to go somewhere, he would be able to keep up with you and look the part, and y'all would be able to match. Exactly. And not like some hobo on the street. Like, we going somewhere. Do you really have to sag your pants? We're going out to eat. Okay? Pull up your pants. Like, if you have to do all that and you see a man like that, chances are he's gay.
Yeah. I agree. It's
or chances are he doesn't believe anything that you believe. Totally different ideology. Like the chances of me finding a tall, dark, handsome, put together, not living with your mama, financially stable, Christian. I'll even take libertarian, conservative, center. I'm willing to compromise. You just can't be left, okay? Yeah. All of those things, like, there's probably 5 in Texas.
Yeah.
I think most of them, if they're going to be all of those things, they're going to be in the military.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Or just sheer luck. They're either in the military somewhere. They're out there,
like,
but
that event
they overseas right now.
Where he invited all those black people to the White House. There were so many black men there, and I'm just like, hey, this looks like blackpeoplemeet.com, except the conservative version. I needed to be there so I could have found my husband. But lo and behold, I'm not popular enough to be invited to the White House. So everyone share the stream. Like it, please, so I can be invited to the White House, so I can find a husband. Thank you. But yeah, so that all stemmed off of Ariana Grande talking black. It's so stupid.
Which doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
She doesn't have a black scent.
She doesn't.
I mean, look in the industry she's with. She's hanging around a whole bunch of black people. I mean, we grew up in the country and we constantly got made fun of because we talked white.
No.
And I'm like,
it was, y'all talk so proper. Why do y'all talk so proper? I'm like, because I know English. Like,
yeah, because I'm not speaking proper, I'm speaking English.
Yeah.
What you're speaking is not English.
Yeah, that got on my nerves, and we got it from our family the most. Every time we go to a family reunion, y'all talk so proper. Y'all thought it's proper. They want to be
I was like,
white.
oh, I'm sorry your parents didn't teach you how to speak.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, we could talk about that for on and on and on, but let's move on.
Yeah, please.
Elizabeth Warren, trying to be relatable.
Do we have to talk about this?
Yes, we do.
I hate using this word, but this is the definition of cringe. Like, all I want to do is, like, close my eyes like this. That's what I want to do.
Kimist, I'm not reading that. I'm sorry, you put a comment in here.
Read what you can, because now I'm curious. Okay. You shouldn't have said nothing.
You like pencil women's? I sleep. You like 12 packs? I sleep. You like 4-foot things? I sleep. You like Republican Christian black men? Real poop. See, you don't get it. You don't get it. My sister's such a normie. She don't get it.
I speak English. That's all I can say. I speak English. I do not speak in meme.
Okay, look,
I don't do any of that.
Look, let me explain it to you. Normal child. He says, do you like pencil thin women? Do you like 12 packs? Do you like long manly parts? Nah, forget that. Give me a Republican black man. That's where it's at. Oh my gosh, she still doesn't get it. Anyways, Elizabeth Warren. We're going to talk about her trying to look cool with the cool kids so she can get ready to run for president in 2020.
Wait, I on the news the other day, they were talking about Elizabeth Warren was the first to announce, besides Trump, that she's running for president in 2020. And then they claim that she knows she's not going to win. She's doing this to split the vote of like all the other 30 people who are going to be in, and she's trying to get popular so that maybe she can be the VP or something like that, because she knows she is not going to win. If I was a Democrat, there would be no way in hell I would vote for her. I would vote for Kamala Harris, not Cory Booker. He's no.
Only kind
I would vote for
one is Kamala.
Anybody else
maybe
besides
even
her.
Beto might be a better candidate.
No.
Okay. Wait. Let's do this. Let's say you had Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, Beto O'Rourke, Bernie Sanders, and who else? Okay, that's it. Who would you vote for if you were a Democrat out of all of those? You got Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren, and Bernie Sanders.
It depends on what kind of Democrat you are, since they're a big tent party.
You're run-of-the-mill Democrat who is pro-choice, pro-United Healthcare, and thinks that Donald Trump is not a good president, but is not crazy, like resisting, impeach Trump.
It would probably honestly be Beto, but there's like so little information on him. He has like very little experience, but so did Barack Obama.
Oh, you mean Cory
Booker? It would probably be him.
Cory Booker?
No,
Beto.
Beto.
Oh, Beto. Yeah, because
it would be Beto first, then Kamala, Then Cory Booker and Bernie are a tie. Warren is at the very bottom.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want Bernie Sanders winning because he's a socialist. So it's basically Cory Booker in a sense. Elizabeth Warren, she's clueless. She's an establishment politician, just like
she goes with the flow of whoever gives her the money.
Exactly,
because she has changed her position on so many things. Many times.
So many Democrats have. Nancy Pelosi,
so many.
Schumer were for the wall, for border security, not that long ago. I mean, we have high definition 4K.
It was like
clips.
6 to 8 years ago. Yeah. They were voting for $47 million wall, or 20. I think it was like in the 40s. Then it was 25, and now they won't even give him $5 million.
No, $5 billion. You mean billion?
Billion. Yeah. But they were voting on $25 billion like 6 years ago.
And then what gets me is we give more money to those countries in aid than we do for this that we need for this wall. Like, I don't understand, how can we not allocate $5 billion? That is nothing when it comes to government spending. That is nothing. That is like buying a candy bar, to be honest. So I don't understand why we can't allocate $5 billion to build a border wall that will help deter illegal immigration. And I don't care what any of these Democrats say, they are not looking for a better life. They're looking for an easy life. An easy life.
Absolutely.
They want, because
if that was the case, we wouldn't have all of these issues. Mm-hmm. Like, if you break the law once, you weren't here for a better life.
Yep.
It is not hard to obey the law.
It's not.
It is extremely easy.
It is very
you have to go out of your way to break the law. So if you break it even once, you get to go your behind back home.
Yeah.
That is my take on this stupid immigration policy. Whether you are waiting in line or you're...
Wait. We gotta save this because we're getting off track. We're gonna get to that on the next topic.
Okay. So, Elizabeth Warren drinking a beer. Action.
Yes. Let's cringe together. We will cringe together. Let's go.
There we go. I'm glad for everybody who's joining this video. It's great to hear from you. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna get me a beer. Robert, my husband Bruce is now in here. You want a beer?
No, I'll pass on the beer for now.
You sure? Okay, say hello to folks.
Yes.
So, this is my sweetie.
Hello.
He's the best. And I'm pretty. I love you too. Thank you for being here.
Pleasure.
I'm glad you're here.
Enjoy your beer.
So, who have we got here so far?
Did you put water in there?
That I can see. Gabmar, good to see you. Hello. Happy New Year to you.
Okay, this video of Senator Warren drinking a beer is great material for an SNL skit, and her husband showing up at their house, followed by her thanking him for being there, is priceless. Where else should he have been?
I was like, thank you for coming out of the basement where I keep you locked up.
Girl,
because we're...
Did you hear me whenever he came out? I was like, because he's whiplash for sure. He is like one of those beta males. I can argue. Anyone who marries a woman who trying to pass off as Cherokee and goes along with it, like, come on. That's so stupid.
Don't start whining. Go back to sleep.
Chemist. This is a Christian channel.
You don't have to tell me anything else he says, okay. Because if he's talking in that third language you tried to explain to me, you can just pass.
Wait, I pass. Read this one. And he said, and if Kavanaugh was any indication, she's a rapist now. Girl, Chemist is on our roll tonight. Okay, so.
Chemist, do you have like Skype? Get on Rabbit.
Hey.
Join the group.
Okay, let me.
Okay.
I'm down with that if you want. Hey, if you want to hop on, Chemist, you can. I'll send you a link. I'll put it in chat. Ain't nobody else in chat. Well, there's other people in here, so I don't know if they're looking or paying attention. But
yeah, it'll be a party.
Yeah.
It's a pizza party, y'all. Okay.
Yeah. So this reminds me of when all of a sudden, all of these presidential candidates was like, I'm gonna go to a bar and talk to people with a beer in my hand. Look at me, I'm so relatable. Oh. Yeah, so you don't have to be on camera, by the way. You could just do audio with Rabbit. I think you have to make an account though, so it may not. I mean, if you have an account, you can come in. But yeah, So yeah, this whole thing of trying to be relatable when people really aren't relatable, like you can tell if someone. What are you doing?
My dog is going crazy. Can you see her?
Yes. My God, what's wrong with your dog?
I've been trying to get this on camera for weeks.
Now it's on the internet forever.
Is it a good angle still? Oh, no, she stopped now. Was that fun?
No, she's dead. She rubbed her back to death.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
I'm sorry. She keeps doing that. As soon as I grab the camera, she stops.
Yeah, that was.
So I had to do that real quick.
To be honest, dude. Okay, so yeah.
Well, she's doing it again.
we know what it looks like now. Okay. But politicians who are not relatable in any sense are really cringe when they try to be relatable. Elizabeth Warren is a rich white woman representing the 1% of America. And I understand that it's cliche to say because a lot of socialist people say that and believe that like Donald Trump is like that. But honestly, she doesn't get issues related to the people. Kim says, is it 2012 with the Harlem Shake again with your dog?
Yes.
Dude, okay.
You gotta now do it with your pets. That's the challenge.
No, Missy don't do nothing like that. She chilling on the corner of my blanket. Well, actually, what she did, there was a corner of my blanket on, like, touching the ground. She clawed and gnawed at it until, like, there's, like, 30% of my blanket on the ground now. She's laying on it because she's a little diva. But yeah, Elizabeth Warren.
My dog is so...
Stop paying attention to her. Just do this podcast.
It's very distracting. You saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm not gonna ignore it.
Now she's dead again, but she's on her back with her legs all open.
Well, that's what she does. That's what she does.
Okay, Elizabeth Warren is cringe.
Yes.
She's rich, white, and she's trying so hard to appeal to
the younger people.
I don't know who.
The younger people, because all her...
No, wait, I'm sorry. The younger people think that's cringe too.
I know, but that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to because she knows her base is rich
white
people.
Awful.
Her base is rich white people on the coastal cities. That is, the people that she appeals to. Because after this whole, like, I'm Cherokee, and I'm only 1,024th Mexican, basically, Native Mexican, and not really Native American. And she even tried to play it off as that she was still right. And it's like, really? You gonna go with this? And so...
I'm sorry, you said that your grandmother, not Pocahontas herself, was related to Indians.
Yeah. So, I can't believe she kept that up for all this time. And then she tried to say, I didn't get this to get a job at Harvard. And Harvard is like, no.
You absolutely did.
Yeah,
because...
and you can't tell me Harvard can't tell me nothing. She can't tell me nothing. She got that job because she put Cherokee on her application.
And then you notice, like, it was like, that was grad school, right? Harvard was her grad school. All the other applications just to get into college, she put that she was white. You hear that story? She was white until she was applying to grad school.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people won't report that because it doesn't fit their narrative that, people use oppression to gain power and status and money and what they want. It doesn't work for people who are trying to get by honestly in this life, but when you use it as a crutch, of course you're gonna get stuff. Like I could get so much from, I could go to my old job and be like, you know what, I think you discriminated against me, and I could take it to all of the TV news stations and everything like that, and I could probably get away with it. But I got integrity. I have morals. I have a little bit of common sense. She is white as can be. How Emmett Smith was 99% black, she is 99.9999999% white.
Like literally, she is. She ain't got nothing else in her but white.
Yeah.
1064th don't count. If you have a fraction and the bottom number is over 500, 200, it don't count. It does not count.
It does not count. Chemist asked, who was that one chick who faked being a black to get into college, but her parents both denied it on live TV? That would be Rachel Dolezal, I believe. I
believe so. She wasn't trying to get into college. She worked at the NAACP or something like that.
She was one of the leaders of the NAACP. They found out. They kicked her out. She wrote a book. She had braids. Yeah, she had micro braids.
She had micro braids. She has like gray or blue eyes with micro braids, and a white person that tanned until she was Donald Trump.
Basically. But she tanned her eyes, unlike Donald Trump. I don't understand why he doesn't tan his eyes. Is there something that he can do to tan his eyes?
Yeah.
Does he say, I don't want to
wear those little goggles?
Because you already got wrinkles. Like, I don't understand.
Plus, you're 72?
Stop tanning.
You go get wrinkles. Just go ahead and get some wrinkles. Stop tanning. You think they have a tanning bed at the White House?
They probably do for him. Or maybe it's that fake spray tan. Can you imagine? Him and his
that's probably what he does, because he's so freaking orange.
Yeah, he's orange.
He's a Cheeto. He's a Cheeto Puff.
Yes, he is. Okay, now let's get into the very serious topic of the cop that was in California who was fatally shot by an illegal immigrant, and the cop that was shot was a legal immigrant, I think from India, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
where was he
from?
Is it Pakistan?
No. Oh man, you have to ask. It's not India or Pakistan. It was like from some island country. He's
Sri Lanka.
No. He's more. He looks Indian, but he's more exotic.
Indonesia.
Foreign.
Malaysia.
No.
What? Well,
you have to use the internet. You have to use the internet because I know it's not any of those.
So this is some of the last pictures that he took with his family.
That was the day he died. He took that picture. Yes. At least that's what they reported.
Let's see.
Either the day before or the day of or something like that.
Okay, the suspect in this country illegally. Singh was shot and killed during a traffic stop just before 1 a.m. Wednesday in Newman, about 100 miles southeast of San Francisco. I don't want to look at this press conference because I will cry. So, the suspect was stopped by Singh for a DUI investigation before engaging in a gunfight with the officer, during which Singh tried to defend himself. Singh had called the traffic stop and reported shots fired on his radio. A few minutes later, sheriff's office previously said the suspect fled when backup officers arrived to assist Singh, who was then rushed to the hospital. He later died from his gunshot wounds. Surveillance photos released of the suspect showed him inside Newman's food store shortly before the fatal attack. And yeah, they eventually got him. They eventually arrested it. He's from Fiji.
There you go. That's Fiji. What it is. I was like, it's exotic.
Yeah, he has a 5-month-old son. 5 months old. He came to this country legally, the right way. He became a law enforcement officer. And then for someone to come here willy-nilly from Mexico and just shoot the guy because he don't want to go back to jail because he's getting arrested for a DUI and he's got warrants out.
And you know what? He's in California. They're not going to do anything but let you go.
Yep, exactly.
You kill somebody for no reason.
They are not allowed to call ICE on any illegal immigrants. They are not. Even if they are confirmed illegal, they can't call ICE. It's against the rules.
Wait, I'm sorry. He was confirmed illegal with priors and gang affiliation.
Yes,
and they still let him go.
Warrants. Yep. Well, I don't know if they can let him go because he had warrants.
They let him go.
I don't know if he had warrants when they let him go. I don't know. But they are not allowed to report it to ICE.
What I'm saying, I didn't say anything about warrants. He had 2 priors and gang affiliations.
And they let him go.
And they let him go.
That's retarded. And I don't use
Forget about the warrants.
Yeah.
Forget about all that crap. You're here illegally. You have 2 priors and you're in a gang. Deportation.
Automatically. Like,
if you are here illegally and you have 1 prior, deportation. If you are here illegally and you have only gang affiliations but you haven't done anything wrong and you have a whole bunch of aliases like he did, deportation.
Girl. And this is why, sorry Miles, but your state is dumb. Your mayor is dumb.
Oh, I'm so glad he's gone.
I just don't get how in the world can you protect a group of people who are not in the best interest to protect. Of course, there's going to be some people who are here, you know, they're doing the right process. They're here with their green cards, their visas, or whatever, right? And what if they mess up? You know what? You know, sorry, you messed up. You know the deal. You can't do nothing bad here trying to get into America.
It's really, really easy to not do bad.
I understand
there is no excuse.
That's right.
If you have a valid green card and a valid work permit and you are here trying to do the right thing and you mess up, like you drink and drive, there is Uber, there is Friends, there is Lyft, there is a whole bunch of things. Sleep on the street. Walk your behind home. It is really easy to follow the law. It is so easy. I have never done anything illegal. I am 35 years old. I know hundreds of people that still hasn't done anything illegal, but for whatever reason, the Hispanic community just doesn't understand how not to break the law. It is mind-boggling to me how they just don't get it. Hashtag not all and all that crap, but it is something about the Hispanic community. They are not assimilating. I don't know how it is down in Mexico, but you can't bring Mexico here and say, I want to be Mexican, but just not in Mexico. No, it don't work like that. You can be Mexican and be American. You can do that, but you can't be Mexican and be Mexico.
You can bring parts of your culture here and appreciate your culture, but you got to assimilate to American way of living.
Bring all your tamales and all your grandmas that make tamales. Bring them all up here.
Bring your menudo, okay? Bring your tacos.
Bring them all up here. We will culturally appropriate your tamales.
Bring your novelas, you know, on your TV or whatever. We love that. We love that, okay? But as soon as you start, if you start cooking dogs, okay? Don't like this is the thing. I'm not even joking. Some parts of Mexico they cook and eat dogs. I'm not being.
I mean, that's a whole bunch of places. That's just not Mexico. That's the Asian culture. There's a whole bunch of people.
A big problem with that. Korea. Remember they rescued all those dogs. That's off the subject. But if you start, you know, like I don't know, like just the gang culture in general in Mexico, the cartels. If you start bringing that here, we don't need that. We got
a problem. We got a problem. You can't do all that.
We already got enough of that. We don't need y'all's coming. We don't need your MS-13. We don't need your whatever you have.
We already got our Crips and our Bloods. I don't even know if that's still a thing. But we got our own we need to deal with. We can't take on an MS-13. And plus, they are so much worse than the Crips and the Bloods.
Dude, they're so young.
What is wrong with these people? I do not understand. They are so evil and so brutal.
Yeah,
that is literally, they are literally the devil.
They are the worst.
Quite literally.
I will never forget, I think I was on Twitter or something, and there was a picture of a deceased body, and he had a whole bunch of screwdrivers and knives and everything, like probably 20 or 25, all over his body, neck, and face. And it was because he did something wrong, he was in the wrong turf or something, and he was killed by MS-13. And this is normal. Whoever took the picture was a gangbanger. And he was like, oh, I'm going to show my homies what we do to people who mess with us. This is like normal for them.
And who has that many knives?
It was everybody's knives. It was everybody's knives. They got it back. You know they did. One was right in his eye. Went through his brain. Right in his eye. It is amazing to me how people can be like that and be normal. And just go to sleep.
And then take a picture of it so they can admire it and share it with their homies and not feel like you want to puke.
Yeah, I will never, ever.
Like that's this pure evil.
And then if someone, because like there were so many rumors like back in the day, like, well, if someone flashes your lights at you or whatever, don't flash it back because that's a gang initiation. That has a bit of truth to it because they used to do stuff like that to lure people into gangs and stuff like that. It may not be true now, but back in the day, they literally did gang initiations like that. Oh, so you flash someone, they flash him back, you gotta kill him, or you gotta like beat him up or something like that. And of course, like they don't do that anymore because it's like well known. I mean, it was like there for a quick second and it's gone. But they do crazy stuff like that. And I remember looking at a documentary a long time ago, and the guy's face was blurred out, and he was like, "Ooh, this guy's he's on my turf. I'm gonna kill him." And it's like just for standing there. He's like, "Yeah, you don't come to our turf. We don't know him." He was like hell bent on killing this guy just for standing there on the street corner. And maybe he was trying to sell drugs. We don't know, but all he was doing was standing there. And this was like back when I was like in high school or something like that. I'm like, this is insane. And this is like before I knew what MS-13 was. I didn't know. I just thought he was a gangbanger. And then I put two and two together years later. Oh, he's an MS-13 gang member. So stupid. But anyways, this is the kind of people that will kill this wholesome guy, legal immigrant from Fiji. Why he would want to come to him? Fiji is beautiful. I would have never left. But, there's not a lot of opportunities in Fiji, so he came to this country. It says right here, he came to this country with one purpose, and that was to serve this country. And a coward took his life. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I hate that. I hate that. Man. So, if you are wishy-washy about the children dying or whatever, because look, whenever this happened, Nancy Pelosi tweeted about the little children dying or whatever. So many of these Democrats tweeted about the children across the border or whatever and how they're being treated. We're not treating them any type of way. No.
That's their parents.
Exactly.
Bringing them across three countries. And I understand that the immigration policies need to change. I understand it may be hard to become a citizen, but he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't they? I understand it may cost a lot of money.
It takes a long time.
But they're paying these coyotes a whole bunch of money. Why can't you put that towards becoming a citizen?
Mm-hmm. If you
I understand you can get a work permit or a green card or both or either or. I don't know how it works. I'm a citizen, thank God. Mm-hmm. But you can come up here, request for a work permit. I understand you got to wait in line. But see, before you left El Salvador, you could have applied. And by the time you got up here, you would have been first in line. Yeah. I don't understand why they're forcing their way up here, throwing rocks at our agents and breaking the law and think that we're just going to be kumbaya. Come on in. I understand that there are some stupid lefties doing that, but you can't depend on the minority of people that wants to be all kumbaya, come on in. And plus, I've said this so many times, Hispanic people, illegal Hispanic people, if anybody you know is illegal and is here and they don't realize what is happening, y'all are the 2019 version of slaves. I do not understand how people don't see that. They literally say it on the news every single day that who is going to pick the crops and the this and the that for
who's gonna pick our tomatoes?
Basically nothing.
Who's gonna
pick our tomatoes and who's going to be our nannies and who's going to do this for next to nothing?
Who's gonna be our
for this little bitty pay? Like, y'all are the new slaves. Y'all the 2019 version of slaves.
And then here's what I don't get. And people, like, every time someone says this, it is some virtue signaling white chick who is above middle class, like above upper middle class. She's like right on the cusp of the 1%, okay? It's always those people who say that and don't realize their racism. Lefties be the most racist people.
I don't understand how people don't see that.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't understand. It is so blatantly obvious that they want people to go pick their crops and they don't want to pay them what they would pay a U.S. citizen. So they want them to go out into the sun, out into the crops, and pay them next to nothing to go pick some cotton. I don't understand how people don't see that. I understand that nowadays in 2019 you have to pay them something. That's why I say it's the 2019 version, because back then we didn't get paid nothing but some chitlins and the leftover pieces of food just to barely keep us alive so we can go to work the next day. But now we have to pay them something, but it's going to be next to nothing. And they're going to be working their butt off 12 hours in the sun for next to nothing. That is 2019 slavery. That's what it is. And I don't understand how people don't see that. I don't see why people are flocking here by the thousands just to be slaves. I understand it may be better than Mexico, but what y'all need to do is take your able-bodied men, military-age men, which is the majority of the people that are coming here, and go overthrow your own government, just like we had to. Yeah. You need to go to Mexico and do that. I have been saying that since high school. I have been saying that for like decades.
Yeah, but
I've been saying that.
Let me stop you.
Okay, I'm
sorry. I want to show you this video of how white women, some white women, be showing their racism. Okay, look at Nancy Pelosi. She just got sworn in as Speaker of the House. Look at this. I hope it's not too janky. Come on and do what I say. Okay, you see? She's hugging this woman.
Okay.
What did she just do?
So she just totally skips over the black person?
Yeah. And that, yeah. And she go hug the white women. I'm for the people.
Maybe she knows those people. Maybe she doesn't know the black woman.
I'm pretty sure she knows her. I mean, what? I mean, she's over. She's right there.
And I'm sorry if this was a Republican.
Oh,
everybody would be all over this.
Oh, girl, you know, if this was, let's say, what's like Sarah Hatcherby I said Sarah Hatcherby. Lord Jesus, Sarah.
If this is Sarah Huckabee. If this is Sarah Huckabee.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody would call her racist. She's a racist. I can't believe we have a speaker who's a racist. She's and this and this and that. She hates black people.
And she always be trying to quote the Bible. Nancy Pelosi, you are not a Christian, so please stop quoting the Bible. If you are for the act of killing the unborn, okay? Can you call yourself
I cannot believe that there are some Christian rappers who I will not
name. You gotta name him. They're for abortion? Is it Lecrae?
No. Lecrae wrote a song about how he regrets having taken his. So I hope he is not like this.
But who you talking about then?
I don't know if he actually is. He just kind of seems like he is.
Will you just say it, please?
Propaganda.
Okay, yeah, probably. He married an SJW. Probably JT. More than likely. More than likely.
I don't understand how anybody that claims that they are a Christian can be for pro-choice in any way.
Yeah, I don't either. And I understand that, good night, chemist. I understand that some people, you know, see it as a choice and they don't really see it as a, you know, a human being in any.
See, what I always say is, you know, like all these epidemics and all these people trying to find a cure for cancer, a cure for hepatitis, a cure for AIDS. I was like, we could have probably been to have a cure. Because you already killed the baby that had the knowledge to cure it. Mm-hmm. What if that is the case? All these thousands of people are dying of cancer and AIDS and everything else, all because somebody was selfish enough to kill their unborn child because God blessed them with the knowledge to solve cancer, to cure cancer, to win a Nobel Peace Prize in something that led to the discovery of something else that paved the way to cure cancer. I mean, we're missing all of these little steps, and now we don't have enough young people to take care of us when we get old. There's not enough young people in the population of America to take care of us and pay Social Security when we get old.
That's true.
Social Security has officially died because as of now, unless by some miracle people completely stop aborting their babies and people completely stop taking opioids and we get back on track, if we can sustain our population and it just goes up from here and everybody stops killing everybody, then it will be saved. But as of right now, Social Security is officially dead for my generation. We won't have anybody to pay taxes into Social Security so that we can have Medicare.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? People are killing everybody and killing their unborn babies at such an enormous rate that we officially don't have Medicare.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. And
like the Medicare deductible went up this year by $2 because they're trying to save it.
Whoa, $2.
So instead of $183 deductible, now it's $185. Like that's going to do anything. Like, and then we've already, like years and years ago, they discussed this. If we would just move the retirement age when you get Medicare from 65 to 67 and increase the deductible from 183 to 190, I think it was, or something like that, Medicare would have been saved. But guess what? Nobody wanted to increase the age to 67. Oh, keep it at 65. So we can murder our unborn kids and murder everybody else. Black on black crime is still a thing, but Black Lives Matter don't want to talk about that. And then we can not have Medicare for the millennials. The millennials don't have Medicare.
And now the generation before us ain't gonna have nothing. Nothing. So they up the creek. I tried so hard to find a job with a 401k. It is just like my job that I have now. They only have profit sharing. I don't like that. I mean, I appreciate it for sure, but it all depends on how well we do and stuff like that. So I get a check sometime like in April or March or April, something like that, of the profit. And then they split it amongst everyone. It's never that much. It's like maybe $900 or something like that.
It can still open you up.
Yeah, but I want something to go in there.
IRA.
I want something to go in there every month, and not just once a year.
You can contribute to your own IRA. You just got to be disciplined.
Yeah, I know, but
you can direct deposit it.
I know, but like that's the thing. Like they know that if you give us a lump sum check, we're going to do other things with it, like pay bills.
Like I said, you just got to be disciplined.
I know. But speaking of pro-life, I did write an article for Human Defense Initiative. If you go to my Twitter at RightWingSista, it's the pinned tweet. I wrote the article with, of course, some edits in there because I'm not perfect. So definitely read that. It's called Abortion Clinic Kicks Out Hemorrhaging Patient. It's true. You can listen to the 911 call. She's literally bleeding through her clothes. And they closed up for the day because they want to go home. It's 5 o'clock. So they left her out there. She almost died. She lost a lot of blood. That is the abortion industry for you. Whenever you kill a innocent human being that has not done anything wrong in its life except exist because of their parents' actions, and you kill that person, because it is a person, and you kill that person, of course you're going to be desensitized to killing and disregarding, you know, women. And you claim probably all of them people in that clinic was a feminist. And they don't care for females. They care about their bottom line. Abortion is a huge industry making billions and billions of dollars. Their bottom line is profit. And they're getting tax-free money from the government every year. Well, this clinic in particular did not, because Planned Parenthood gets the money. But Planned Parenthood is the biggest abortion provider in the United States, and they get $500 million every year from our tax dollars. And you can't tell me anything that money is not going towards some type of abortion promotion, like abortion equipment, abortion anything. I mean, they may not, because I know for sure that they don't use that money to perform abortions, because they don't take charity money for performing abortions. You gotta pay them cash check or maybe credit, you pay them for the abortion. So yeah, it's amazing to me that people will still defend abortion. And if you're pro-choice, that's your prerogative. I'm not gonna unfriend you or criticize you or judge you for it, but just me myself,
other people would.
Yeah, just me myself, I'm pro-life. And I know I'm all like, my political views may have changed over the years, not really that much, but one thing has always remained: I am pro-life. So that is where I will end today's podcast. That was a good one. Some new people came by. I've seen Miles, I've seen Right Wing BDSM Guy. Yes, that's his screen name. And Big Fat Brian.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Right Wing BDSM Guy. He's a cool dude. If you're still watching, hello, I love you. Mwah. And Big Fat Brian changed his name to the Butter Baron because actually the algorithm and YouTube considers fat offensive, so you can't have that in your screen names. So all of his stuff was getting like pushed aside or whatever. So shout out to the Butter Baron. I wanted him to be a Tuna Can Brian for reasons only known to a few people. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. This was a great show today. I appreciate you watching. Yay! Any final thoughts, JT?
I'm hungry.
Oh, me too. I'm really hungry. Like, I've literally not eaten anything. I had a bag of chili cheese Fritos from the vending machine because I scrounged some change up. Anyways, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to look up here and have a great day. We'll go do the same. Bye.